But we do have 10 people in the server, and Wonderwell makes 11 in spec. So why don't we get into it? Greg, if you still have you, we just got your opinion on all that stuff. Do you have a take on who's going to win this map? Are we going to see Flow go down here, or are they going to be able to bring it back?
I don't think they'll be able to bring it back, honestly. They don't seem like the sort of team that's going to be able to take a loss like that well, especially after losing their first game. They haven't really gotten into the the whole tournament at all well, and I don't think Granary was their map choice. I don't know whether you know what's going on with that or like how strong they are on it at all. But didn't they lose that map to Leviathan Gaming before it as well? So I think it's going to be Bro 5-3.
Okay. Let's go to Sigma, formerly the mad scientist of TF2, currently just a scientist.
I'm going to stick with Bro on this one as well. I think their scouts are just playing too strong, and unless there's some innovative new flank play that Pure, Soup, and Ruin managed to figure out in 5 minutes between these games, then I don't think that Flow's going to have much of an answer, although we may see them play some sort of wrap-around-y kind of style that Check 6 used to use back in the day. Okay. They might be, they'll be able to squeeze a couple of rounds with that, certainly, but I just think that Bro is playing too well right now. Oplade's just gonna want to frag not Oplade. YZ is just gonna want to frag everybody to death so he can go get a sandwich or something. And I
think Oplade probably wants a sandwich too. I don't know, maybe.
Who doesn't want a sandwich?
Keep in mind, Oplade is playing for love. He does have his girlfriend Miari with him at the LAN. He has much more incentive than pretty much every other player there to finish up early, so he can go actually spend time with her before his LAN weekend ends.
In the stream chat, TF2 Moose got my joke. He said that 2-foot sub. I was gonna say, IDOC, you get him the old 27-inch sub for YZ.
He can have the other 14 inches remaining.
It's pretty good that you managed to eat 10 of it. That's a pretty significant chunk of just straight bread. Sigma, did you do rounds there? You said 5 to 3?
I'll go 5-2.
Okay. DJC.
This is probably the single map of this LAN that I am the most scared of predicting. I feel like the point that Flow is at right now, they know how absolutely huge they need to go. They need to reel off 2 straight map wins against a team who just looked flat out dominant compared to them on Viaduct. The emotions are running high. It feels like this is kind of the perfect pit to fall into. It's concealed just well enough that I might stumble over it. I'm going to tentatively say 5-4, Bro. I do think Bro will win. I'm very scared about the round score itself.
Right. Okay, well, from here on out, I'm going to loop what I say in with Justin's prediction, because he's been absolutely 100% correct. This is what he says. I'd expect Shrug, WW, Soup to not do well, YZ50, Dummy, Blaze to do well. Seems like Bro is on a roll, doggy. It's exact quote, so you can make fun of him. And he has Bro over Flow, and I'll go with the rounds of 5-3. I'll say it'll be pretty close, but in the end, Bro's too much. Wow. So yeah, we talked a little bit about, we've been hammering on Shrugger here. What do you think needs to change overall as far as this overall team playstyle, Sigma? Do you think Flow's been as aggressive as they have been in the regular season, or do you think they've been a little...
They have, and I think they need to stop it to some extent, because that aggression worked so well because they were running people over, but it meant that they were taking fights at disadvantages at times, and that works well if you're fragging so hard that it doesn't matter, but when you're not, doing things like Ubering just your combo in or committing your medic really far into Viaduct, those kind of plays don't work if you're not just totally out-fragging the other team, so they maybe need to play a little bit slower and work to the strengths that they do have. Soup was putting out a ton of damage last map. Ruin was playing absolutely out of his mind, so maybe if they just slow things down and give those guys a bit more time to work some big plays, while they sort of mitigate the issues they're having by, not making it such a frantic, chaotic frag fest, they might be able to make something happen here.
Yeah. How about you, DJC? What do you think about Flow's overall team play? It seemed like they were more passive than I'd expect on Viaduct. Do you think they'll play as passive here on Granary, or are they going to go back to that sort of, we'll fight you whenever we want, wherever you R will just fight you no matter what.
There's a lot of issues at play here. When we first saw them on Viaduct, they tried the aggressive thing, and it clearly did not work out well as they went down 2-0 instantly, and then they tried the more passive thing, and it really didn't work out either because they lost them out 4-1. And when we saw them play Granary in the final week of the season, their first loss of the season to Leviathan Gaming, that 5-4, they tried the really, really hyper-aggressive thing on Granary every mid. Pure was pretty much always alone, or at best with like a demo man as Dave AC was jumping in his face. And with how well Blaze is playing right now, if that's the strategy they try, the super aggressive double soldier bomb, leave Pure alone in the corner kind of thing, Blaze is gonna have the game of his life after he just had the first game of his life. So I don't know, I feel like Flo kind of have to stick with what got him here. It's like really tough to get to LAN and be like, okay, everything we did for the prior 12 weeks, it's done. We're just going to play really passive and defensive now. They have to stick with the aggressive thing. They just need to find a way for their flank to be able to support it better. Well, specifically, Shrugger, not... And
No!
Wonderwall is playing badly too. Like, it goes unnoticed because it's just the roamer, and a lot of people just kind of ignore when roamers have bad games. But Wonderwall's really not getting in at good times. He's not doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, we haven't seen the crazy Wonderwall picks that we usually see on LAN where you're just, all of a sudden, oh, Medic's pocket down, because Wonderwall just did like a big banana jump around the map and killed you. Yeah, that's a good call. I haven't seen that yet. Maybe the Granary, I think, maybe we'll favor that style a little bit better as we're finally going to go live here. Sigma, I hear you queuing up, ready to talk. Do you have something you want to say, bud?
Oh, no, I was good.
Oh, I thought I heard you take a informative breath, like you were about to dish some knowledge on us, but I guess I misheard. All right, so we are live here in Granary. Will this be Flo's last map side here? They need to pull it out here or they are done. The #1 seed, 15-1 in the regular season, all falling apart here at LAN. Let's see if they can save their season here on Granary. I'm going to watch and see how the demos decide to play this crucial demo fight, just like in any map. But Dummy's electing to go lower left to point, and he's actually going to win that initial exchange quite a bit with Soup, which is great for the red side here. Now here come the rest of the team. Both heavies are in, and now bombs going up left and right. Early aggression by Blaze is able to drop Soup, so chalked it up for a big win early. Hardblue is going to go down, so Bro has positioning right now. Here comes the bomb from Dummy, and wow, they jumped all the way over the entire blue team, and they just left the door open, the front door, for them to come in and kill their team. Now only Dummy remains, and he's like, wait, what? No! As Ruin gets him down. Shrugger and Ruin both with, I believe, 2 kills at least. They both have 5 points after that mid-fight. Huge mid for the scouts on Flo. Maybe that's Shrugger's key to wake up, DJC.
Yeah, he did get a few kills there, looking a lot better than he has before. He and Ruin doing all of the work there. We do see the full Uber up for Flo right now, trying to push into last here. They're peeking out on the right. The Uber is popped by Flo. They're in deep right now. Bro's combo trying to evade this. The soldier gets disconnected from Brad, but both Scots are on the point. Bro trying desperately to block this. The spam is coming in from Dummy. YC50 gets... Oh my god! How did Bro defend that? They have so little health on Blaze right now, but Boomer's at 150. It's just Soupin. He's long-range spamming right here. The escape plan coming in from both soldiers here. They're trying to coordinate their rockets. Boomer with some huge damage there, probably won that for his team.
It's not over yet. I mean, they are only 2 up. They're finally going to get their spawns in. There was, for a moment, the blue side had 5-2. They didn't actually try to go in there, but Sigma, did you see exactly how Bro was able to defend that? Was it just the well-timed spawns and just able to do enough, or was there a mistake made?
Well, it was kind of just 6v6 from the beginning, but the Uber from Flo didn't do all that much damage. It just got their scouts forward. They didn't manage to edge in any before they had to use, so that was one thing. Boomer, as DJC pointed out, did a lot of damage on that push there, so nice job from them. I actually thought that they might have been able to push because Soup's death was so late, but last spawn's never in your favor when you're sitting on last, so they are back to building Uber, and it's an advantage for Hardblue, or Pure, who's going to come right in with this Uber, but double Soldier Uber. They're focusing down Mezzer, and they get him. Tons of damage going out onto Bro, but lots of frags on Flo as well, so behind the Uber, they just kind of evaporate. Now it's just one soldier, and he's dead, so another kind of miracle defense out of Bro on their last here.
Yeah, they focused a lot of resources on killing Sam, who was playing heavy, and now they're got a ×3 on the point. Obviously, you're going to have to spam that far right door, I'm sorry, that close right door, we call it Z, to make sure nothing comes in to stop the cap. Although this is a tenuous moment here for Red. They could drop guys. Blaze goes down. That cap point, A lot of forward spawns were made by Flow, and they got it back, though. Bro, DJC did a good job of staying alive with the rest of their team, but here comes that push on the left side as Flow is all over the point now. A lot of spam going on, but they aren't able to make any kills. 2 go down, Ruin and Harbaloo. Boomer's going to join them. They're on the point, ×4, and just at the end, out-muscled away after a couple bricks of easy pushes. Flow is able to drag the first round, kicking and screaming across for a 1-0 lead, DJC.
Some pretty big plays there from Soup. He got some great stickies out, got 2 entryway kills onto Boomer and Dummy, and they just ran on the point, forced everyone to point, and just threw pipes into the 4 people's faces that were remaining. So some nice play there from Soup. We see a good round from Shrugger, maybe his first of the LAN. Hopefully he can continue this. We see scouts up top right now for both teams. Dummy is going up top on his balcony. Soup playing on the lower health pack. Here comes the bomb. Both soldiers in for Bro. Blaze gets juggled in the air, but Oplad coming in. Oplad and Boomer making some nice picks here. YZ onto the demo is down, but Ruin gets in behind on the flank and takes the medic down. It's Dummy. 2 scouts versus a full health team with a soldier and a scout. Looks like Bro do want to contest this. They're going to try and throw their healthy scouts out here to get the force.
Ruin is still behind. I mean, a great mid by Ruin, killing the medic, getting out, keeping eyes on him. Bro is going to be in a load of trouble. Here comes that
What
Uber.
a play by Oplad on middle. He pretty much forced that by himself, 1v1ing Harblue there. That was very well played by him. Sam also going big so far today.
Yeah, that's huge because now the Uber is back in a tiny advantage for Bro and Mezzer. They do end up losing mid, so Flow with 2 mid wins in a row. As Harbaloo gets a little overextended, is going to go down. They're going to continue this aggression. They're going to try to get to the second point doors. Scouts are jumping around trying to make something happen. Dummy does go down. I didn't think that was going to work. But that baiting scout able to drop a Pure gets dropped down on by Blaze. So the roaming soldier drops Pure, and I don't know where Blaze is, but he got out unscathed. He's upper fighting a soldier. He drops Wonderwall as well. So Blaze out roaming Wonderwall early on here. Huge play, and now Sigma Bro is going to be able to walk back into middle here, and Flow's gonna have trouble trying to stop them.
Yeah, we have Bro pushing with Uber advantage. Looks like they're just going to rely on this trap, maybe, to get something happening. They've got some sticks in front of Garage. That's going to slow things down for Bro, but I expect the pop. No, they're going to edge in. Now they pop. So Boomer doing some work onto Ruin there. They're just going to trail their scouts and back up with their heavies as they retreat to their yard and maybe leapfrog this Uber if they can hold the yard against this fast incoming push since there are no scouts from Flow.
Yeah, great aggression from Bro. They got through the door there, but Soup was able to drop Dummy with a trap on the door. Boomer went down as well. They're going to continue pushing in is red. They are seeing red. They're going to try to get in, but I don't think they have the health for this. YZ goes in, tries to make a YZ play. Do force the pop, but I see Mezzer in the point still. Can he possibly get out of there? He's getting some juggle help from his soldier friend. Mezzer is on his horsey. He's got his crossbow out, but he's going to have to, for the escape of his life here, if he's going to be able to get out. He's made it to Garage. He's made it all the way out of Garage. Mezzer in as deep as a medic can go, DJC, but he got out. He's gonna watch Dummy die at middle, so they could have leapfrogged, but without Dummy, I don't think they're gonna have a chance to win a fight, even with a small advantage here.
Well, the thing is, Soup spawn is late. He's going to take the forward spawn. Bro could have maybe pushed over that tiny window, but they choose not to. They will take their 30% Uber advantage and use it well. Blaze getting a little aggressive into the Garage here. He just wants to spot it out, see what's there before Bro makes their push. As soon as Dummy is with them, they're going to go in. And Dummy right now is inside of 2. He'll get healed up and they'll push right away. Oplad trying to breach in through the left side of mid. Meanwhile, the Bro combo. Actually, a soldier just by himself is in deep.
Oh my god!
Wow! Already picking Harblue. Blaze and Oplad do go down, but Dummy comes in and picks Ruin. YZ50 late into the fight, takes down Soup, and the Uber is still up for Mezzer. There's a scout and a soldier behind. Boomer with a nice direct rocket onto Wonderwall. Shrugger is somewhere. He's up top, actually wants to make the play here. Stuck behind, it looks like. Gets the little health back.
Blaze just had the play of the LAN so far right there. Dropping the pocket and hitting a pretty nice air shot onto Pure. People will say, it's rockets, whatever. That is unbelievable for a roamer to walk in 1v6 and kill the combo. Unheard of. Blaze with the biggest play I've seen so far. And we are on last now. Bro Ubered in from that right side. Looks like it's a pretty successful Uber. They've gotten Pure and Soup. ×2 on the point. They're dropping down trying to stop it, but just too much red. Blaze Sigma puts the team on his back and ties it up 1-1.
Yeah, and I have to point out as well, that was what with Pure at 95% there, so as good of a kill as you can hope for in the medic after cratering the pocket, so that was just an amazing Roamer play, really. I mean, he was leading the push, and sure, he had the support of his team behind him, but it didn't matter. He was just going to win the push by himself.
Yeah, I mean, he won 1v6 and just took it, so that's amazing. Alright, we are at mid-fight number 3 here. Flow, after getting socked in the mouth by Blaze, to see how they come back from it here. We're getting aggressive early. Red hasn't really gotten out. There's finally the bomb coming up for Blaze, and he's able to get Pure yet again for another pick. Brad just can't get away from Blaze, although it looks like Red might still get cleaned up here. Shrugger with 2, and Soup makes it 3, a full wipe. They got Brad early, DJC, but they didn't make it out of their garage and got spammed down from on top of boxes, so it looked good, but ended up being a pretty bad mid-fight for Bro.
The underappreciated play that came there that isn't going to show up in the stats is Wonderwall sat on that crate, got about 6 rockets off onto 3 members of Bro who were just sitting by their garage. The cleanup came from other sources, but Wonderwall made that happen, locked them in the garage, got a ton of damage out, let Shrugger and Soup just walk in for free after Pure went down.
They were able to get 2 as well, so they're going to have a chance here to push. They have a 30% Uber advantage, which should be more than enough here, looking at the classes. Oplad is running heavy on the defense, which was a big help to them holding off those pushes. But Blaze is going to get caught out there, got pinched at the top doors. You can't lose a guy when you're trying to hold this push, and if I were them, I'd be going right now, and it looks like they are. Flow listening to the casters. They want to go and get that advantage before Blaze is back on the field. And here they go. They've Ubered in up top. Sam doing a pretty good job as Heavy denying a good bomb, but it's just so much Uber, so much damage being done. Harblue is going to go down along with Shrugger, but in the end, Soup is able to capture it and make it 2-1 in favor of Flow. So a clean round there, DJC, for the blue side Flow.
Yeah, and we're going to take a look at another mid here. We're going to see if that aggression pays off again. Wonderwall got in such a good position last time. You have to think that Bro will be watching for his late bomb again. He jumped to the balcony and then jumped onto the crate from there, just denied them completely. Interested to see where the demos go here, see if they can actually get more damage. Dummy especially seems like he could be doing a little more in middle as he's going up top. Looks like Soup is taking an even slower route. Actually, the quick bomb here out of Bro. Everyone pushing up on the left side for Flow. Harblue coming in late on the right. He's got good damage onto a soldier fighting him. Big bomb comes in from Wonderwall, but this is a rather slow developing mid-fight here. We finally get some huge action. Soldier play from Bro, Boomer, and Blaze combined for 4 kills.
Wow.
Everyone dead for Flow. Everyone who is actually alive has 13 and 56 health. Big plays out of there. We saw what was like a slow developing mid, something you rarely see on Granary these days, but when the aggression came, it came as hard as it ever could.
Easy there, buddy. You're gonna make me blush. Yeah, that is the beauty of perfectly timed rocket jump attack. We call it the bomb. When you bring the bomb like that, 2 soldiers right on top of each other, it's so hard to deal with. Teams want to get better, work on that. We're on to last already, Bro, parlaying that huge mid-win into a full ace on last. Wonderwall's going to try to get 1, but he's like, nah, I'm not going to go out there. See you guys. As that is a quick even-up round, so this is a great match in the makings here. 2-2 Sigma. That soldier play from Red is just hard to deal with right now.
Yeah, they're really doing it very well. I've been watching the soldiers a lot on mid, and they've been mixing it up quite well between defending against the enemy soldiers themselves and also making these huge bomb plays, so I have to tip my hats to them, really playing right well right now.
That's about right. Okay, so we're at mid-fight number 5 here. 2-2 in this match here, all-important elimination match. Dummy with an air pipe onto Harblue. Say goodnight, sweet prince. And now 3 are going to be cleaned up there on that right side for the blue, as YZ is able to drop Wonderwall. Only Sam remains. He's on the medic, but Flow turtles up over Brad, and they're able to keep him alive, so pretty dominating mid-fights left and right here. Dummy with a great air shot, but maybe took his attention off the field enough for the rest of the team to clean up as DJC, a big mid-win there for Flow.
Yeah, we see a 4K coming out from Ruin there. It looked like the mid might have gone the other way after Dummy hit that nice 2-pipe on a Harblue. We do see the Force coming in here. Big Blaze getting aggressive on second makes Brad pop his Uber, and they might not even get into last with this. They do get the pick onto Blaze, but they're not going to get much else. There's a Heavy and a Demoman spamming at them, taking away any entry. Shrugger, in fact, gets caught out by the stickies and goes down. Might see Shrugger actually come up on a utility class here, but Bro, I think, want to take the fight to them right now. There is a soldier up top. so he will be denying any entryway. And there's actually a scout in last right now. Ruin on last, fighting Oplat. Oplat on 9 health. The support is coming back, but Ruin is on the point. Oh, he caps it before YZ can get there. Mezer tried for the miracle crossbow, but it did not connect.
Now this is the type of TF2 that we love to see on LAN. Great play by both teams in individual moments that you can see. Ruin just picks the team up, says Blaze, that was a big round that you won for your team, but watch this. Walks in and is able to out-DM both scouts, capture the point, really in the face of the other team. As we are already live in the second half, holy crap, no setup time at all. Both teams want to keep the momentum going. It's a great paced game so far. Hopefully we keep it up here as we are going to roll into mid-flow on the red side. They are now up 3-2, and Bro on the back foot here, but this has been such a back and forth round. You almost expect Bro to come out and win this mid easily. We're going to see as Dummy's just playing pretty aggressively on that right side. The demo charging up. Both soldiers going pretty high. Oplat is going to go down, but Blaze and Boomer drop Ruin and Wonderwall. Lots of fragging being exchanged on the point. There goes Shrugger and Soup. Brad is still alive, though. Only 2 versus a charging scout. He's going to try to make a play onto Pure. He's actually changed his attack to Harblue. YZ did, but didn't get a ton of damage done, and now they're not actually backing out. Flo is going back in. Harblue wants to get big on this, and there he goes. He's going to jump in. Both Ubers are popped here, but I don't know, Sigma, exactly what Red was doing. I guess they just wanted to force Uber there, but Harblue couldn't have thought he was going to win that fight by himself.
Yeah, well, they do have more spawns coming, and Harblue was still dancing around mid for a while, so they're trying to open the door. I think they missed their window of time here, but no, Wonderwall. Big play onto Mezer, so they get that, but they're not going to be able to take the mid back.
Blaze again, walking through the front garage door. He might get 3. He might get the 3rd! The rocket, there it is, for 3. Wow, Blaze with another huge play. He had a terrible LAN a couple LANs ago. A lot of people made fun of him because he just couldn't do anything.
Ruins at mid, he's going to catch the spawn of Mezer and Dummy here, but they seem to know. He shoots the sticky is on to Dummy. He's
man, that's
Dummy having a great game so far, hitting a lot of air shot. I really actually like that play from Flo on middle. Harblue getting in and letting his spawns get time to get back to mid, plus they know that it's better to fight with Uber on middle rather than fight in